Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So in this video, what I want to do is share some of the biggest mistakes that we were making when we were growing our natural hair. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to share this video with you is because I speak to people with hair loss issues all the time. And from going through some of the conversations and dialogue back and forth, I realized that some of the issues can be prevented. And what I want to do in this video is help you to prevent some of those hair loss issues from happening to you. And some of these tips that I'm going to share are very basic, very simple, but for some of you, they are really going to help you to grow amazing hair. So let's get into it. So the number one mistake that a lot of us are making is over manipulating your hair, trying to get the perfect curl, trying to get the perfect style. That actually comes at a high cost. And what I mean by that is I've seen a lot of people trying to do certain hairstyles, whether it be wash and goes, to try and achieve this perfect look. But sometimes in order to get that perfect look, you have to do a lot of manipulation. You have to use a lot of tools or things that, you know, your hair doesn't like. So when it comes to styling your hair, try and keep an open mind that certain styles might look really great on somebody else who has maybe a different hair texture than you, and you can probably get away with doing a similar style, but it won't look as perfected in your eyes as their hair might look. But please know that for your hair and for your face and for your look, that it looks good on you. So I mean, I know I said a kind of a lot, but let's just put it into perspective. There are people with hair like my hair, and I have 4C hair, and it's very kinky, coily. I cannot do wash and goes, and despite this look, if I put water on my hair, it's going to shrink up into an afro, and it's going to be a disaster if I try and do a wash and go. But however, in the past, I've seen people with my type of hair who will try and achieve this perfect wash and go for 4C hair, and it doesn't work. You are not going to get the same curly, wavy look as people with a different hair texture, a different hair type, because the hair is different. However, when people with my 4C hair are trying to achieve that look, we are damaging our hair in the process. We are going through with the comb and it's a mess. So with that being said, I've also seen the opposite. I've seen people with very loose curls who try to achieve an afro, a 4C afro, and that involves a lot of manipulation. That involves you kind of drying your hair, getting the pick, trying to pick it out, trying to make it as frizzy as possible. That causes breakage. With that being said, make sure that your hairstyles are reflective of your hair and that you are not trying to achieve a look based on somebody else's hair type. That way you will avoid damage and avoid a lot of breakage and unnecessary shedding. Trying to change your color or change your texture, that is a big mistake on a hair growth journey. Now, before I get the comments, I know people have gray hairs coming in. I know that people get bored of their natural hair color, and that is fine. There are some people who can dye their hair every other month, and their hair is probably even stronger than my hair, which has never been dyed at all. So please don't take this as one shoe fits all. I'm really speaking to the people who are noticing damage, noticing shedding and breaking. And if you are changing the color of your hair often, or even if you've done it a couple of times and you're noticing it's dry and it's breaking, that is one reason. And then people who are using the blow dryers and the straighteners and trying to change the texture of their hair, that is also a reason why a lot of people experience shedding and breaking and hair loss, because we are forcing our hair to be a color or to be a texture that it's not originally meant to be. And when you try and do that, when you try and change your hair, then it does come with consequences for a lot of people who I've spoken to personally, and for myself. I made a video a few months ago about my texture change and what happened to my hair, and basically, long story short, is I used the blow dryer a couple of times on my hair and it ruined my hair. And a lot of people were like, well, I don't see how 2 times blow drying your hair could ruin your hair, but that was my hair and that's what happened. Maybe the blow dryer was too high, I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's because I tried to change the texture of my hair. And because I tried to do that, I encountered damage, I encountered shedding, breaking, thinning, to the point now where I'm trying to grow that out and I'm trying to get my hair back to a healthy state. So if you are somebody who is constantly changing the texture of your hair, trying to get it more curly or trying to get it more straight, or if you're constantly changing the color of your hair, please know that that is where a lot of breakage comes from, a lot of damage comes from on this hair growth journey. And you can avoid losing your hair and dealing with hair loss issues if you just embrace what you have and figure out how to get a wave, to get a curl by doing something that your hair likes and that it responds positively to. Biggest thing that a lot of us are doing is we are trying to grow our hair faster, and this is very touchy. It's a very touchy subject, especially for people who have had hair loss issues. A lot of you know that I've suffered with alopecia, traction alopecia, and other hair loss and hair growth issues over the years, and so for me, growing my hair faster was a huge thing. Now, whether that means buying certain tools, whether it be like electronics like massagers or eye grow laser stuff, or different, there are just so many things out there that encourage people to try and grow their hair faster. However, if you are using certain things on your hair, whether it's certain chemicals or whether it's certain overnight miracle hair growth stuff, I can guarantee you in probably 80% of the cases of people who I've spoken to, it doesn't work. And with that being said, by them trying to grow their hair faster, they actually cause their hair to grow slower because they encounter breakage and damage, which they have to either cut their hair or their hair starts shedding or thinning, and it's a disaster. Just do what's working for you, and trust me, 4 years is going to fly by and your hair is going to be at an amazing length, and you're going to be so happy that you just stuck to what was working. People who are using too many products, once again, too many products to achieve faster growth, too many products to change the texture or to change the color. If you're using too many products on your hair, you will never know what is working for you and what isn't working for you. It's very important that you have a few products, maybe 4. You want to wash, condition, maybe a natural oil and a moisturizer. If you have those 4, then you will know whether or not those 4 are working for you. However, if you have 20 products and your hair starts to feel dry, or you're starting to lose hair and you're just confused, you will not know what is going on. So it's very important that you stick to just a few basic products, and I'm telling you, your hair is going to thrive, it's going to grow, it's going to get longer, thicker, stronger, and you'll basically be doing the bare minimum. And one of the tips that I always tell people to grow amazing hair, keep it simple. The key is to keep it simple. Make sure your scalp is clean, make sure your hair is moisturized, make sure you're using natural products. That is really going to help you on your hair growth journey. Now, if you want any more tips on hair growth and amazing hair growth, please subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed. If you have not liked this video, like this video, because it encourages me to make more videos that really help other people to get their hair growing and flourishing. Share this video with other people who might need to hear these tips, and people who need help growing their hair. It's awesome when we share with each other. You guys have been sharing so much great information in the comments below, and it's been helping people. So continue to share the videos, continue to share in the comments below. Leave me a comment. Are you noticing any amazing hair growth by keeping it simple? Have these tips helped you? Do you agree with me, disagree? I'm always happy to hear from you guys. If you have not liked me on Facebook or Instagram, please go like and follow me on Facebook and Instagram, because that is how I'm staying connected with you 2017. And besides that, guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't be a stranger. Let's stay connected, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.